Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Assistant Professor Mr. Keshav Shyam Pakhre, Department of Chemistry, Anandibhai Ravrane Art Commerce Science College, Vaibhavadi. Today we will see the unit number 1, chapter number 2, lecture 7, Molecular Orbital Theory. So, the content of this video is energy level diagram for polyatomic molecules. We have already seen the first example of polyatomic molecule, that is H3 molecule. In this video we will see the angular hydrogen H3 plus molecule. Angular hydrogen H3 plus molecule which has the point group D3H. H3 plus molecule has been detected in electrical discharges through hydrogen gas in 1996. The experimentally determined structure of H3 plus ion has been found to be an equilateral triangle with HH bond distances to be approximately 1 angstrom. When the linear H3 species bend to produce the triangular H3 plus ion, the energy 1s will further reduce to better overlap between the 1sa, 1sb and 1sc atomic orbitals. The energy 3 sigma orbital will decrease as a result of slight overlap between Psi1 and 1sc. Psi1 is the ligand group orbital which is formed by the combination of the peripheral hydrogens, and 1sc, that is the atomic orbital of the Hc hydrogen atom which is lie at the center. The energy of 2 sigma molecular orbital in triangular H3 plus increases and becomes antibonding. The explanation about and the diagram about these 2 points we have shown in the next slide. The A1 orbital, which is slightly symmetrical, or 1 sigma, is distinctly bonding, whereas E, that means doubly degenerated orbitals, have mixed non-bonding and antibonding character between the different pairs of atoms, and their net character is antibonding as the energy is increased. It is experimentally found that H3 plus is a triangular ion in which 2 sigma and 3 sigma have the same energy. In figure 13a, the molecular orbital of H3 plus, the order of energy of molecular orbital is 1 sigma has the lower energy which forms a bonding molecular orbital which is represented as A, that means a non-generated orbital, and that of 2 sigma is non-bonding molecular orbital which has the antibonding character, and 3 sigma is the antibonding molecular orbital formed by the H3 plus ion. 2 sigma and 3 sigma are collectively known as E, that means doubly degenerated orbitals. So here 1 sigma has lower energy and that of 2 sigma and 3 sigma have collectively similar energy. Therefore the equation order becomes 1 sigma has lower energy as compared to 2 sigma and 3 sigma, because 2 sigma and 3 sigma has similar energy. In figure 13b, there is molecular orbital diagram or energy level diagram for H3 plus species is shown. In this diagram, on my left hand side there are atomic orbitals of hydrogen. The 1s atomic orbital of hydrogen is empty, and that of on my right hand side there are atomic orbitals of 2 hydrogen atom. These are peripheral hydrogen atoms and this is the central hydrogen atom. These are hydrogens are HA and HB, and this hydrogen is HC. HA and HB collectively forms ligand group orbitals Psi1 and Psi2, and each orbital has one electron in its 1s atomic orbital. They further combine to form ligand group orbitals and again combine with the center or central hydrogen atom Hc. They forms molecular orbitals. These are the molecular orbitals shown at the middle part of this diagram. 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 3 sigma. 1 sigma is bonding molecular orbital which is known as A, and 2 sigma and 3 sigma are the anti-bonding molecular orbitals which has similar energy. They are known as E, that means doubly degenerated or molecular orbitals. So this is the molecular orbital diagram of H3 plus species. Hence the bond order for H3 plus species is, by applying the bond order formula, we can say 1/2 in bracket number of bonding molecular orbitals, number of electrons in bonding molecular orbitals minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital, bracket complete. By putting the value, we will get the value is 1. Therefore the bond order of H3 plus is 1. We can use a Walsh diagram to compare and assess the relative energies of different possible structures. In a Walsh diagram, the relative energies of important molecular orbitals are plotted as the value of a metrical parameter. Example, bond length or angles. The Walsh diagram of H3 plus ion molecule is shown in next slide. Here, the next point is the amount of stabilization or destabilization of molecular orbital is based on the amount of increase or decrease in the in-phase overlap of the atomic orbitals used to make each molecular orbital. From the molecular orbital diagrams as shown below of linear H3, that is the A molecular energy level diagram for H3 species, and another that is triangular H3 plus ion B, here is the B molecular orbital energy diagram for H3 plus species. It is clear that the linear H3 ion has one field bonding, see here, one field bonding, one empty anti-bonding, this is the one empty anti-bonding, and non-bonding molecular orbital with unpaired electron, see here, one non-bonding molecular orbital with one unpaired electron. But in triangular H3 plus has one bonding and two degenerated anti-bonding molecular orbitals. This is the bonding molecular orbital of H3 plus ion molecule and two anti-bonding molecular orbitals, that is 2 sigma and 3 sigma anti-bonding molecular orbitals which are empty and are doubly degenerated, that means E. The electronic configuration for linear ion H3 is 1 sigma square and 2 sigma raised to 1. This is the 1 sigma square because it has 2 electrons in its molecular orbital, and in 2 sigma there is 1 electron in its molecular orbital. Therefore its electronic configuration become 1 sigma square 2 sigma raised to 1. However, in case of triangular ion we cannot use the label sigma. Instead of sigma, the labeling of orbitals in nonlinear polyatomic molecules on the basis of symmetry is A for non-degenerate, E for doubly degenerate, and T for triply degenerate orbitals. Therefore, electronic configuration for triangular ion is H3 plus is A square, because the A orbital or A molecular orbital has 2 electrons itself and that of E remains empty. Therefore the electronic configuration for H3 plus species is A square. As the bond angle 180 degree in linear H3 molecule changes to 60 degree in triangular ion. Here In Wash diagram, this is the Wash correlation diagram for H3 plus species. Here we can see this is the 180 bond angle and this is the 60-degree bond angle. The angle is decreases from left hand side to right hand side. This is the bond angle for H3 species is 180 degree, which has the linear structure, and that of H3 plus molecule has triangular structures and it has bond angle 60 degree. Here we can see the H3 plus species structure HHH and the bond angle, this bond angle is 60 degree. So the energies of the molecular orbitals also change. This is the energy 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 sigma. The energy is rising from bottom to top. Now the sigma orbitals in linear ion changes into A and E orbital in triangular ion. So here we can see in linear molecule there are three types of energy, 1 sigma, 2 sigma and 3 sigma. But 2 sigma and 3 sigma, these energies are in triangular ion combines to form E. Okay, the energy calculation showed that the triangular species is stable. How? Because it has less energy as compared to linear energy. So it is supported by the spectroscopic data. It also can be seen from the figure 13 that means in molecular orbital diagram of H3 plus ion, which we have already seen in last slide, that A molecular orbital spread over all the atoms, that is the 2 electrons bind the entire cluster together. This shows that the molecular orbitals are delocalized orbitals. Hence H3 plus ion can be described by a 3-center 2 electron bond. The next point is the method described previously for molecules can be extended to obtain molecular orbitals for molecules consisting of 3 or more atoms. The process uses the following steps. These steps we have already followed while the construction of molecular orbital diagrams of various diatomic and polyatomic molecules. The first step is determine the point group of the molecule. Second, assign the x, y and z coordinate to the atom. The general rules in all examples is that the highest order rotation axis of the molecule is chosen as the z axis of the central atom. Next point is the atomic orbital of the peripheral atoms combine to form group orbitals. This is equivalent to finding the symmetry of the group orbitals or the symmetry adopted linear combinations of the orbitals. The example for this point is in H3 molecule, the peripheral hydrogen atoms combines to form ligand group orbitals and they further combine with the central hydrogen atoms. They combine the atomic orbital of the central atom with the same symmetries as those found in step 3, that is group orbitals. Combine the atomic orbital of the central atom and those of the group orbital with the same symmetry and similar energy to form molecular orbitals. The total number of molecular orbitals formed equal the number of atomic orbitals used from the molecular orbitals. That means the number of atomic orbitals and the number of molecular orbitals are the same. The process used in creating molecular orbitals is to match the symmetries of the group orbitals with the symmetries of the central atom orbitals. If the symmetries match and the energies are not too different, there is an interaction. That means both bonding and anti-bonding interaction. But if not, there is no interaction. Thank you.